What they'll do is they're all working on the same batch of casks. So the most badly damaged ones, they'll put to one side and they'll cannibalise the good staves for spare cars, and that allows for continuity of flavour. If a distillery needs all of its casks back, they will then either send us casks to use or we will sell them casks to use. But it'll always again be a like for like stave. See the cask the guy in the red just brought in? It's slightly smaller, narrower. Yeah. That is actually a barrel, and that's the shifter cask. So these hogsheads started life in America as barrels. They've come over to Scotland. They've been used to fill whisky 2, maybe 3 times. They're here to be repaired, they're here to be recharged, and they're using bourbon barrel staves to do that because they started life as a bourbon barrel. So obviously when the distillery sent us the batch. Sorry?
The same height of it.
The cask every time we repair it. Only if the distillery who owns the cask asks us to, and at that point we do it to their specification.
How do you know when it's repaired?
It used to be that the distillery would send us all their casks and the coopers here would examine and repair any and just send back the ones that didn't. But now distilleries check them themselves, and if they think they're okay, they'll hold on to them and they'll only send us ones to be repaired. And what the guys do to ascertain damage is they'll bring a cask in from outside. All these ones that are lined up outside the door there are the ones that are awaiting repair. The guys here, they're not paid by the hour, they're still paid a piecework rate, so they're only paid for what they actually work on in a day, and it's just the next one in line they bring to make it fair for everyone. They're all paid, the batch they're working on are all going back to the same place, the distillery that owns them. The guys are all paid the same rate for that size of cask, and damage is irrelevant. The rate of pay only changes when they move on to the bigger casks that they can repair less of, and to compensate for that, the rate of pay will change.
How many of those do you do a day?
These ones are working on today between 25 to 30. They'll bring it in, they'll brush it down the surface on the outside with a wire brush. That will remove any dirt, dust and rust. They'll examine the whole cask, but they're going to pay particular attention to the middle section of the cask. That's called the bilge, and that's the pressure point. You can see the stave just behind us on the wall. It's got a big crack across the middle. These guys might just be even looking for a hairline crack, because once a cask is filled, that's your pressure point. It could develop into something quite nasty. The distilleries already lose about 2% of every cask, what they call the age's share, just evaporates every year because of the structure of the wood and the way it is allowed to brew. So they're trying to cut back on what they lose every year. So the guys, once they identify any damaged staves, they'll mark them with a piece of chalk, remove all the damaged ones from the cask, they'll leave the top hoop on so the cask doesn't fall apart. If they say take one from one side of the cask and one from the other, they'll knock the rest together in three so they just get one after the other. Yeah. And you might have taken out 2 but just replaced that with 1, or vice versa. Whatever is the fastest repair is times money when you pay piecework. And to replace the staves, they use what they call shifter casks. They always have to use a like-for-like stave. They have to be airtight, watertight, and also visually examined to make sure that everything lines up properly when they shoot up the cask. Because although they want to do it fast with piecework, they can't just throw it all together and put it together correctly. The empty staves have to line up with the rivets and the bumbo and that sort of staves. That's how they do. Any that fail the test are rejected. The cooper that originally did the repair will have to take it back and repair the second time. And at that point, it's working for nothing. They are relocated, they're really well.
One shift or 2 shifts or 1 shift?
1 shift. 11 in the morning till, well, they can't clock out before 10 to 5 at night, so they came to the office 10 to 5.
Saturdays, don't work either.
Not now, we don't know. They used to work Saturdays to try their days so long, but they came to an agreement that they would need all that money, we need time off to spend or something like that, really.
How many bottles was do you get a year?
You're looking at beer-wise about 100,000. When a cask merchant buying and selling casks, I honestly don't know how many. We'll buy casks and sit for 2 years until the price increases, really, because we can do that. And new casks very much varies from day to day or year to year. When I first started, I think I was here for over a year before I even saw a new cask being made.